Good afternoon and welcome to my beautiful bungalow. This is a September 22nd garden tour. We are getting ready to remove the impatiens. They are looking a little worse for wear, but they have been absolutely gorgeous throughout the spring and the summer. We also pulled out all of our dusty millers, our echinacea, and our phlox. We wanted to give the garden a little breathing room and felt that those plants were just kind of taking over. You can see that the autumn joy sedum is in bloom, and the bees are just having an absolute field day with that. They are all over it. Our bobo hydrangea did very well this spring and summer, and that is Scentlandia Itea Itea Scentlandia by Proven Winners, and that's a false holly. And then we have some soft touch hollies back there for some winter interest. So everything looks great. Our window box really performed beautifully. We allowed the coleus to flower out. I like that in the fall. I don't like it in the spring and summer, but in the fall it kind of adds a fall look in my mind. Our hanging baskets are absolutely gorgeous and perform beautifully all summer. You could see the coleus. And this is our plant haul for the fall to start transitioning. We have two different kinds of ornamental cabbage, just same kind of coloring, just different shaped leaves. I have some pansies with a pretty dark purple center, and we have a bunch of mums. There's some up on the porch as well. Those are all white. And then we have 3 asters that I'm thinking I will probably be putting in my window box, but I'm not sure as of yet. But as of now, we're going to remove all of the sun patience in the border and in here as well, and start transitioning over to fall by replacing them with some ornamental cabbage and some pansies. We're going to keep the stairs the way they are for the moment. And you can see our tile, even though it wasn't grouted, still looks beautiful. We will be grouting that. But I love the tile on the back there. And our hanging baskets are just gorgeous. I am not ready to say goodbye to them. They are way too beautiful at this moment to take down. And I absolutely love them. They look beautiful and pretty. Our firegrass is just starting to really sprout up and get those pretty feathery stalks in it. And you can see this autumn joy also is just buzzing and filled with bees all over it. So that's a wonderful thing to see. And the sun patients just look worse for the wear at this point. They're looking a little tired. And I think transitioning over to the kale and cabbage will be a lovely change to start bringing in the fall. So I will show you the after when I'm done replacing all of these sun patients. So we didn't finish till late last night, but we started our transformation into fall, and we like to transition our garden and not just do everything all at once. So we did plant the decorative cabbage, and we did leave the lemon coral sedum. We will eventually be taking out the lemon coral sedum and replacing it with some white pansies with a purple center. And then we'll be pretty much done in the garden for the fall. We're not sure what we're going to incorporate in the back. I do love the autumn joy sedum. I think it just adds a pretty dusty pink, and the bees absolutely love it. I don't know if you could see, they are all over it again, but just a really pretty color. I think, for the fall, that dusty pink. But this is the fall transformation starting. We replaced most of the sun patients. The ones on the front are starting to look a lot worse for the wear, but I'm going to let them go another week or so. And this is the other side of our front garden. And the cabbage is just so pretty, and as it grows, it's just really beautiful in the front as a border. And it transforms the way the whole garden looks just by removing those enormous sun patients and taking the front back down again. And having removed some dusty millers and other things, the garden just looks a lot neater and more cohesive to my mind and my liking. We also replaced the sun patients that were in this little lawnmower box my boyfriend made for me. So we are starting the transition to fall. I think that the firegrass really looks so pretty here in the fall or the summer. And the coleus with their floral spikes reminds me of fall. Like I said, I do not enjoy those spikes in the summer, and we do prune them back constantly. But in the fall, the kind of color they are, I think adds a harvesty look to the front. And I love the purple next to them. And I especially love the plum cabbage next to the lemon coral sedum. So we have a lot of debris in the garden right now from pulling everything out. So a good wind and a rainstorm will get rid of most of that. We did add some mulch around the cabbage. But that's where we're at. So this is the beginning of our transitioning to fall 2020. And I am very happy with the way the front of the house looks and the way that the gardens are coming together. I absolutely love this front garden. I'm incredibly happy with the decision we made to pull some things out and give it a little room to breathe. It was quite stuffed. If you look back at our spring or July or even August videos, you'll see they were really, really jammed, which I love for a cottage garden. However, I also like a clean, neat look, so I try to kind of walk the line in between that. If you have any questions about any of our plants or flowers, please leave me a comment and I would be very happy to answer you. Have a great day.